friends! I'm so happy that you decided to join me. We are reading Angelina, the brave anglerfish that followed the light. This book is written and illustrated by Luciana, Oliveira, and Anna Marikar. It's published by In the Playroom. Deep in the dark, where the sunlight won't go, lived Angelina the anglerfish, moving so slow. With her glowing light, she swam all alone in the cold ocean depths that she called her home. But something felt empty deep down in her heart. Is there more to this world? Where do I start? Did you know that anglerfish live really deep down in the ocean where it's really, really dark and really, really cold? That's why they have a little light in front of their face so that they can see where they're going. She twirled her little lure with a shimmering gleam, but tired of lighting her own little beam. I wonder, she thought, with a hopeful delight, what it's like to see the big golden light. So flapping her fins, she gave a small grin. I'll swim to the top. Let the journey begin. That little light in front of her face is called a lure. That right there, that's called a lure. She swam past the silt where the deep sea vents blow, where Benny the blobfish was wobbling slow. Hey, Angelina, where are you off to? He squished up his face in a pinkish goo. Oh, that Benny the blobfish. Have you ever seen a blobfish before? I haven't. I'm swimming up high to find the sun's light. Benny jiggled and giggled. That sounds quite a sight. But watch out up there. It's warm and it's bright. My blobby body would flop from the fright. Sounds like he's trying to warn her that not all fish belong up high. Onward she swam through waters so cold, past shimmering creatures in color so bold. Then she met Sally the squid, who shot ink with flair, dancing in spirals all through the dark air. Where are you heading, oh glowing bright fish? To find the sun's light, it's my dearest wish. Sally spun circles and gave her a wink. Keep swimming up, but dodge the big squid ink. Did you know that squids spray ink when they're scared? That's so silly. Higher she rose where the twilight seas glow, where Rudy the Ray did a backflipping show. You're swimming up? How daring! How neat! The sunlight feels warm, like a blanket of heat. It sounds like he's been up high before. And it sounds like he does backflips. That's awesome. Do you know how to do a backflip? You're swimming up? How daring! How neat! The sunlight feels warm, like a blanket of heat. But be careful, my friend. The higher you soar, the world's quite different from the ocean floor. It sounds like Angelina is being warned again that going up higher is very different than where she lives. With every flip of her delicate fins, Angelina felt giddy. The adventure begins. Tiny bubbles rose like tickling kisses, while fish told her tales of sunlight and blisses. Then she met Penny, the parrotfish, bold and bright blue, who nibbled at coral while singing a tune. Going up to the sun? That's the bravest of brave. She chomped at the reef, making sandy waves. But don't go too fast, or you might lose your way. The ocean gets tricky near the end of the day. I wonder why she said the ocean gets tricky at the end of the day. What do you think? Angelina swam higher, her heart full of cheer, as shimmering sunbeams began to appear. She gasped at the glow, so golden and wide, a light she could see, not from her own guide. Her lure dimmed down, no longer aglow, for the sunlight above gave her its show. So her little lure, the light on her face, isn't glowing anymore because the sun is so bright it doesn't need to. But something felt strange. The water turned thin. Her body felt lighter, a strange floating spin. I'm so close to the sun, yet something feels wrong. Her fins felt weak, but her heart stayed strong. From the deep, Benny called with a blubbery shout, Angelina, the surface isn't made for our snouts. Sally squirted ink signals. Rudy did flips. The surface is tough for our deep sea equipped. They're still trying to warn her that her body probably belongs in the cold, dark water. Angelina looked up at the sun shining bright. I made it, she beamed with all of her might. Though her body grew tired, her heart felt at peace. She had found the true light, even if her swim ceased. Ceased means ended. With a tear in her eye and a smile so wide, she whispered it was worth it, this journey, this ride. And as she drifted, the ocean sang low, a melody of courage for all fish below. Now in the depths where the anglerfish roam, they tell of brave Angelina who searched for a home, not just in the dark with her flickering glow, but a place in the world where all creatures grow. Now, all of those fish that live deep down where Angelina did, they talk about her journey and how she wanted to find the sun and how brave she was and how she had courage. Her story reminds us, through darkness or fear, to follow the light, even when it's unclear. And though some lights fade, their journey will stay. In hearts that remember, they showed us the way. So even though up high in the ocean may not have been the best place for Angelina, all of her friends and the people, the fish that she met on her journey, still talk about how brave she was and how she had courage and she searched for what she was looking for. Sometimes it's still good to listen to our adults when they're trying to warn us about things that might be unsafe. So it's really important that you still listen to your adults if they're telling you about something that's unsafe. I'm so glad that you joined me for our story today. Leave a comment about another type of book that you'd like me to read. Have a wonderful day.